Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Carl's Conversations. It has been a while, but that's okay. We are back, and we're back doing what we do. We're talking to you about things that are going on, things that are important to all of us. And I am so happy to be doing this evening because we're talking about an upcoming regional career fair. Now, this is awesome. I know many people were displaced by so much that went on during the COVID vaccine shutdown. Some have still not recovered, but the faith community in the Stafford, Prince William area has put together a regional career fair, and there will be an opportunity for those of you who are looking to change careers, those of you who are wanting to step into the job market. Some of you might just need to make some professional connections. Well, it's coming. It's going to be this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Here in Stafford at the United Faith Christian Ministry building at 150 Sousa Avenue. I think Sousa, is it Sousa Drive or Sousa Avenue?
It's going to be Sousa Drive.
Wonderful. And that's Bishop Lacey, who is the senior pastor there at United Faith Christian Ministry. And we're so glad to have him on. He has consented that we will be able to use the facility where he pastors for this tremendous community event. On with us, we have Tiffany, who is the executive assistant / HR director for GQ, which will be one of the companies that will be there. We also have Gary Holland, Mr. Everything in Stafford, event organizer, and of course, yours truly, Carl Armstrong of Carl's Conversations. I just want to get a few words from Bishop Lacey first. Bishop, first of all, welcome and thank you for allowing us to use your facility for this event. What made you say yes?
One, you just said it, community event. Good evening, everyone. We are a ministry that's about the entire community, and any way that we can be involved to show our love, our appreciation, and even an opportunity to work with other organizations, we try to take advantage of it. So I'm honored and just most humble and grateful that we were asked for our facilities to be used. So we'll see you guys on Saturday. I'm also excited about the opportunity that people can apply, look for new employment, better employment, and just take advantage of this moment. And if they don't need a job, certainly they ought to come and get the information that they can pass it on to someone that may not be able to make it.
Now, I'm going to tell y'all something, and I may be putting my nose in Bishop's business just a little bit, but the schedule here says that lunch is going to be served at 12. Now, I've had the distinct pleasure of having a meal or two over there at United Faith Christian Ministry, and I've never been disappointed. So I'm not sure if his people are taking care of the food or not. I'm just saying that if you get there by noon and you get a chance to take part in that lunch, you most likely will not leave disappointed. So, Bishop, we appreciate your hospitality for that.
Yes, and we're going to step the bar up. I got to look a little bit closer at how that's going to be done, but there's certainly going to be more than a hot dog and a bag of chips.
All right. I'm looking forward to it. All right. I want to let you all know, the audience here, we have several participating organizations: GQ Incorporated, Level Up Strategies, End-to-End Computing, Aston Carter, Stafford County Sheriff's Office, Arlington County Police Department, the Marine Corps Community Service, and maybe the Marine Corps Base Quantico. That was tentative. Gary, have we had any positive feedback from Marine Base Quantico?
Yes, they'll be there, and they're not there recruiting for the services. They're recruiting civilians for different roles throughout Marine Corps Base Quantico.
All right, wonderful. I tell you what, with the shortage of school bus drivers around here, I wish these local school boards had showed up. I'm sure they would take some applications for bus drivers. I'll tell you one thing: if I had a CDL, I might have to make that my side hustle. Tiffany, we are grateful that you are representing GQ. And I just want to ask you on behalf of Mr. Vernon Green, who I believe will be our keynote speaker, what made you guys not only say yes, but do all the things that you've done behind the scenes?
Well, honestly, Mr. Green has the motto that we can't have economic development without community development. So anything to help our community, provide jobs, build wealth within our community, that's what G Cube stands for. So this is a no-brainer. This is easy. This is something that we want to do. This is a part of our mission.
All right, that is awesome. And I have worked with Mr. Vernon Green before. He is a tremendous giver. He is always thinking about community. And Lord knows we love him in the circle that I run in. And I want to make sure the audience knows, whether you're young or old, make sure you bring your resume. We want you to dress for success. These people are looking to do business with you. They're coming here because everybody needs good employees. I don't care what kind of business you run, you will never get your product and or services to the people who you're trying to sell your product or services to without good people. So please make sure you come and put your best foot forward. I just want to encourage you, dust off that resume, make sure it's good to go. Research these companies that are going to be there. If you need to see a flyer, Gary, if you could upload a flyer to the comments, so at least the people can see it, and we may get a chance to flash it up here on the screen. But I'm looking forward to this Saturday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at 150 Sousa Drive, Stafford, Virginia. And that is the United Faith Christian Ministry in Stafford, Virginia, right off of Route 1. You can't miss it, right across the street from the Wawa. All right. So, Gary, I want you to tell the audience, what was the mindset in trying to put this thing together?
Thanks, Carl. Thanks everybody for being here tonight, and thank those that are watching online or that will be watching later. The impetus behind the career fair was the Stafford Community Support Initiative. The SCSI is made up of representatives from the faith, the business, the community organizing, and the elected officials environment within Stafford. Vernon Green, Pastor Lacey, one of our current board of supervisors, and the group Enough that we're a part of. We came together to form the SCSI at the beginning of the year, and we started the food bank together that takes place out of the UFCM Annex every Thursday between 4 and 7:30 p.m. So a plug for the food bank or the food pantry. If anyone needs food, come on by. It's free and amazing. You're not going to leave there with a box of non-perishables. You're going to leave with a whole lot of stuff, meat, produce, dairy, stuff for the babies, snacks for the kids, etc. Come on by. And that's part of the fruit of the SCSI when the whole community comes together. We also have done a lot of work around vaccine awareness. We've done a lot of work around testing for COVID over the last several months. And now we're looking at trying to address the issue with employment that many are facing, as you mentioned, Carl, because of what's been going on with COVID and people losing jobs, contracts ending, things of that nature. So we've worked together, working with Mr. Green and with others to identify a number of companies. And you mentioned several of them already. But the key is not just the names of the companies, but the industries that they represent. So for those that are listening, it's not just about IT opportunities or cybersecurity opportunities. Let me read some of the industries that will be represented on Saturday. Cybersecurity, IT, of course, federal and civilian, system engineering, finance, accounting, office and clerical, customer service, healthcare administration, law enforcement in Stafford, law enforcement in Arlington, not just deputies, but also the administrative workers and the HR workers in those departments as well. And also for Marine Corps Base Quantico, all sorts of opportunities are being recruited for civilians, right? So it's not just about IT personnel. Also, there's an organization that'll be there to talk about resume writing, interview counseling, things of that nature as well. So there are lots of industries represented. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're thinking about doing differently because of the roadblock you may have hit because of COVID, our goal is to make sure that industries, companies are there that you can talk to, that where a match can be made, where a person can start a new branch on their career or restart a career that has taken a pit stop because of COVID. So our goal is to link employers and potential employees together Saturday. And we want to do these, and we're going to do these at churches. We're going to house these at churches. even though the SCSI is working with the businesses. And we're also reaching out to Mary Washington and to Germanna and working with them to promote this to their students. So we're expecting a lot of people to come through to speak with these companies. And we want to make sure that the body of Christ is right at the center of it all in terms of the host, to make sure that people realize that the churches do care about all aspects of their well-being. So that's kind of how we got here, Carl, and what it is we hope to accomplish Saturday. And Saturday is just the first one.
Well, I tell you, that is an awesome thing. And I'm so glad that we're putting this information out. People do need to know that the faith community is working together with industry and many other entities, government, local and state level, to get things done. Gary Holland does represent a group called Enough, of which I'm a part also. Tremendous work being done in the community for this. And like you said, we're looking at everything and everybody. And there's my friend Monica, all the way from Syracuse. She loves watching what we're doing here. And I'm hoping they can get something started up there too. Let us know if you need us to pack up and come to Syracuse, my friend. But I love the fact that the faith community has jumped in and have worked, like I said, with government and industry and many other sources to help people in various parts of their lives. Of course, you know, as Gary has said, the Stafford Community Support Initiative, SCSI, has been at the forefront. Enough has been at the forefront. Heart for the Community is working with several other organizations. We're just so glad to be a part of bringing the community what it needs. And let me tell you something, this volunteer work, y'all. All right. Amen, Tiffany. And I'm going to give Tiffany some space here because she represents Mr. Vernon Green and GQ, who have done so much behind the scenes, and not only getting this community event together, but many others. Mr. Green and GQ, if you look at the flyers from everything we've done over the last year and a half, 2 years, you'll see either his name or his company's name on it. And Tiffany, I want to tell you on behalf of the community, thank you so much for representing Mr. Green and GQ.
We definitely appreciate it. Like I said before, this is a part of our mission. This is our passion. This is a no-brainer. This is what most people don't understand. Yeah, Mr. Green is the CEO of an IT cybersecurity company, but his heart is in his community. His heart is into giving back. So we work hard, you know, just so we can be a part of events like this. So it is definitely a pleasure. Thank you guys for having me tonight. Mr. Green and I will be there Saturday. As an HR director, you guys, I'm telling you, I'm ready to hire some people. So please come ready. I am ready to interview you on the spot if I need to schedule something. I'm just really interested to see all the talented people in our community and give them a shot, give them an opportunity, just like Mr. Green has given myself and all the others.
And anybody in the audience who does not know the significance of having an HR director saying, I am looking to hire people, you may want to pick up your phone and call some of your professional friends. This is not an opportunity that you see every day.
No, it's not.
It is not. It is not. But it is being brought to you this Saturday, September 18th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at 150 Sousa Drive, Stafford, Virginia, at the United Faith Christian Ministry. And we have Bishop Lacey back with us. Bishop, we were just talking about the intersection between the faith community and grassroots organizations, government, industry, and not only pulling this together. This is just one little result of the teamwork. There have been things before and things to come. And I just want you to speak to that about the faith community, especially the leaders thereof, coming together with all these different entities to serve our community.
Okay. Over the last year or so, we know that the entire world, our entire community, the faith community, right on down through business, and what I call all seven mountains, all seven pillars, that meaning the government, education, has to do with entertainment, sports. God has always been involved with every aspect of life. And somewhere over the years, it seems as though we separated the faith community away from a lot of those activities and only allow the faith community to be seen on Sunday morning. And I think that we have gone full circle. We've been challenged to understand that you cannot take the spiritual part of a person away when they go to school or when they go to work or even in politics. God is always there. So I think we have gone full circle. And when we join hand in hand, anything that is divided is not going to stand. And that perhaps might be some of the challenges that we've been facing down through the years. Everything sits on its own bottom, so we think. But we are interconnected one with the other. And if one of us falls short, we all should be in prayer. If one of us in need, we all ought to be involved. If one needs encouragement, we all ought to be building up. But somehow people have become independent of each other. As long as it's me and myself, I'm pretty good. But when you tend to call on me, it may hurt. So I think that we are finding a blending of that now. And the faith community recognize that we are in the community and the Lord has placed us there for a purpose to serve. So I'm glad, looking forward to the opportunity as well to see more cooperative effort between the faith community, the business world, politician, you name it. We're there, and we must be involved to make a difference.
Well, thank you. I certainly appreciate that. And I'm so glad that you really highlighted that this is an ongoing thing. And like I said, this career fair is just one of many events. There's so much going on in the community. I do drive your attention to the website of Enough. You can go to the Facebook page. You can go to the Stafford Community Support Initiative. There is so much going on that you need to know about. My own page, Carl's Conversations, and Carl Armstrong. We do a lot of posting. You go to the Heart for the Community Facebook page. We do a lot of posting of what's going on in the community. And it really is a collaborative effort of the faith community, grassroots organizations, politicians, industry. There's so many people coming together to help those in the community. And I'm very, 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 very proud to be a part of what's going on here. Hey, Gary, I want to make sure that I haven't missed anything, so I want to throw to you very quickly.
Yeah, no, thank you, Bishop Lacey, for what you shared. I mean, the whole idea, when you think of when we think about Enough, our slogan is ACT. ACT is advocacy, collaboration, and transformation. But collaboration is the key. None of us can do all of this by ourselves. We all need to come together to make things happen, to help those across our community. And I love the fact that there's so many throughout Planning District 16, from Stafford down to Caroline, that want to collaborate. And this Saturday, actually, I'm a little disappointed because we have the career fair, but also Enough is partnering with those that are performing the Braswell Run that's taking place every year for the last 17 years, I believe. A young man was 16 years old, went to his first party, his mother said today, and he lost his life. He was shot and he lost his life. And the parents didn't want that to be in vain. So they have a 5K run every year to raise money to combat bullying, teen violence, etc., throughout our area. And I attended the vendor meeting tonight, and I'm bringing this up because of the thought of collaboration. There were so many people on this vendor call in preparation for Saturday, and I knew a lot of them, but I didn't know that they were all involved in this. So there's so many people with a heart to come together to address the challenges across our community. We just need to stand up, link arms, and make it happen together. And I think I'm so thankful that the faith community is taking a leading position to help make sure we come together to address the needs of people, the business community, the Vernon Greens of the world, the Enoughs of the world, etc., aren't letting bureaucracy and other sorts of things slow them down. There are people hurting, people that need help, people need employment, people need food, kids need to be encouraged. And I'm thankful that in our community, folks are linking arms and attacking the challenges together. And as long as we do that, we're going to be successful. We're going to see a lot come out of this period that we're in now, this season that we're in now. We're going to see a lot of benefit and a lot of positivity come out from it if we just stay in the fight together. So I'm excited about Saturday and about the many things that we're doing together as a community.
All right, here's a question for whoever can answer it, probably you, Gary. If there are some businesses that are going to see this, whether it be live or see it on playback, and they're saying, you know what, I want to be a part of that. I know it's last minute, but is there somebody that I can call so that I can come set up and be a part of this? Is it too late? Can they call somebody and still bring their stuff over to 150 Sousa Drive in Stafford, Virginia?
It's not too late. One thing that's awesome about UFCM and the area we're holding this in, there's a lot of room. There's a lot of room. They can call me, and my number's been the same for 30 years. I don't mind putting it out there. 703-919-2904. Call me, and we'll get you locked in. And we'd love for you to come out and talk to the people that'll be in attendance to talk about your company and share any opportunities that you may have. 703-919-2904. Give me a call and we'll get you locked in. And regarding the lunch, we're not troubling the UFCM crew for lunch, Carl. So you may just be disappointed. We're going to have lunch brought in. So, hopefully that's okay with you.
Well, the location has been so good to me that until I have a bad one, I'm just going to believe it's going to be good. Kudos to Bishop Lacey. He does not do stuff halfway. That is not the way he is. That's why when I found out that it was going to be there, I'm all thumbs up because he does everything in excellence. And we really appreciate him and the United Faith Christian Ministry staff. They do a tremendous job. And I know some of them will be on hand. This is just tremendous. Go ahead, sir.
Yes, and we certainly will. And I commend Gary for taking this on and getting this started. I'm going to seize the moment, put a plug in for Braswell as well. I was a part of that a few years ago. Outstanding efforts being put forth to bring recognition to the community and the life of our children. And I just can't commend people by getting involved and supporting that organization. Also, on October the 16th, we're doing a Sound the Trumpet in Stafford County, inviting everybody from King George, Caroline, Fredericksburg, Spotsylvania, and Fredericksburg and Stafford to Pratt Park. We're just going to come together, hear a passage of scripture, and have prayer for about an hour and a half. We're not trying to push anything, but just get us to hear. And we believe God to heal our land. We just got so many awesome leaders in every aspect of life. And the purpose of that is all of us get in one place and call on the name of the Lord for healing and restoration and revitalization in our community. We're just too divided. There's a lot of pain still going on in the community, and all the preachers and pastors and churches and religious leaders, certainly we can all get in one place. And I believe if we make that clear sound, there will be a change in our community.
Amen.
Amen. Hey, listen, everybody who is on with us, and like I said, those who will see it in the replay, this is good stuff. I want you to share it to your social media pages, especially here in this region. You talk about Prince William County, Stafford County, Caroline, Fredericksburg. If you are in this area, make sure you share this information. We want as many people to be helped as can be helped. And don't worry about your resume being perfect. You get it as perfect as you can, because the presentation will really be you. Whenever there's a job fair, you have an opportunity to be face to face with the people who make hiring decisions. So you do the best you can with that resume. You do the best you can with your personal presentation, and you come on out and be a part of this, because we want to help you. At the end of this, we want people to be able to give us testimonials saying that they walked in either unemployed or underemployed, but they walked out and went through the process, and now we're smiling, we're helping each other. I certainly appreciate all of it. Listen, we're going to wrap up here in just a few minutes, but before we go, I want to give everybody a chance to have parting comments. Tiffany, I'll start with you.
I'm sorry, the mute. So from an HR perspective, I meet with a lot of different people. I talk to a lot of different people. I review a lot of different resumes. I am really interested in seeing personality. I can quickly go over job skills, but I want to see great people. I want to see great people who are like-minded. I want to see people who want to give back. I want to see people who want to put in the work. Those are the people that I want to see. Those are the people that get hired right away. Those are the people that get the salaries that they want. This is just me coming from an HR perspective. as a volunteer, as a woman who grew up in a Southern Baptist church, my grandmother always instilled in me giving back into my community. So this is me living out that legacy. And this is what I encourage all of you guys on this call tonight to do as well. I am so grateful on behalf of Mr. Green, who couldn't be here tonight. He'll be here Saturday. I apologize. He just had a birthday, so he's kind of getting everything back into normal after celebrating his birthday yesterday. But on behalf of G-Cube Enterprises, on behalf of our nonprofit, G3 Community Services, we are so happy, so honored to be a part of this event. And we're really, really excited to meet some great individuals on Saturday. Thank you all.
Thank you, Tiffany. Bishop Lacey.
I just ask everyone, if you will, take advantage of just not Saturday, but all the events that are reoccurring throughout our community. Great things are happening. We got people who are enthusiastic about life and seeing people's lives get better. Tiffany, I thank you for just plugging in that part in reference to giving back. My goodness, if all of us just give back a little bit, it would be a better place. And hire all those folks that want to give back. So thank all of you guys. See you guys on Saturday.
Thank you, sir. Gary Holland.
Hey, just real quick, I can't emphasize enough the diversity of industries that are going to be represented. So if you're wondering if you should attend and you're not sure if your particular skill set is going to be something that's interesting to the companies that'll be there, come on out. Come on out. I can almost guarantee you there'll be an opportunity for you somewhere with one of the companies. And also, I neglected to mention CTI Real Estate. They're going to be there as well. So if you're even thinking about a career in real estate, as a broker, as a real estate agent, real estate sales, property management, come on out. They'll be there to talk to you about that particular career field, and you may find an opportunity with CTI as well. So again, the variety of industries that'll be represented is pretty impressive, and I want to encourage everybody to tell people about it. Come on out. A lot of work's been put in to get the companies there. Now we need you to be there so you can meet with them and leave there with in a better situation than you were when you walked in. Thanks, Carl.
No problem. Hey, listen, there are some of you who are not going to be able to make it out there on Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., but that's all right. You know someone who can make it out. Some will not see the flyer. Some may not see this 30-minute interview, but you're here, you're seeing it, and we're counting on you to help spread the word. Remember, if you are a business and you're seeing this and you're saying, oh my God, I need employees, I want to come out there and set up a booth, make sure you call Gary Holland. Gary, if you would please put your phone number in the comments so people can see it. Gary's going to add his number. He's one of the organizers for this event. And if you are a business and you want to get in here the last couple of days to set up so you can put an eye on some employees, we welcome you to absolutely contact Gary. And if you can't get Gary, you can definitely get me. All right. And I will get the information to Gary. I want to thank our guests. Thank you to Miss Tiffany, who has represented G-Cube. We thank you to Mr. Gary Holland, who represents Enough, and everybody else. I'm going to put Gary's number here. And Lord knows, we thank you, Bishop Leonard Lacey, the senior pastor over there at United Faith Christian Ministry, whose facility he has allowed us to use for this great event. So we do thank God for all of these participants. Some of the representatives for the other companies could not make it tonight, but you have enough information that you can help make this a tremendous event. Once again, Gary Holland's phone number is right there at the bottom of your screen. If you are a business entity and you want to get in for this Saturday, the 18th of September from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. here in Stafford, Virginia, please contact Gary and he can guide you in the right direction. Thank you to all of the guests. Thank you to my tremendous audience. I love you. And until next time, may God bless you and may heaven smile upon you. Bye-bye.